We're told a rectangular storage box has a volume of 7.5 cubic inches. The box is 3 inches wide and 2 inches tall. What is the length of the storage box? So pause this video, have a go at this before we do this together. Okay, so let's just draw this box out. It's not being drawn accurately to scale, but at least we can visualize it. So we know that it is 3 inches wide. We'll assume everything is in inches because that's the units that we see here. 3 inches wide, 2 inches tall, and we need to figure out the length of the box. So this is the length right over here. Maybe we call that L for length. So we want to know what that is. Now luckily we know that the volume is 7.5 cubic inches. So what we know is if we take the width times the height times the length, then we're going to get 7.5. So let's write that down. So if I were to take 2 inches times 3 inches times L inches, I am going to get 7.5. And since I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of multiplying and dividing, let me write that as what's sometimes called an improper fraction. So let's see, if I have 7.5 is the same thing as 7 is 14 halves plus 1 half is 15 halves is equal to 15 halves or 15 seconds cubic inches. Cubic inches. Or another way to think about it, I won't keep writing the units. I think you get the idea there. If we take 2 times 3 times L, we're going to get 6 times L. 6 times L is equal to, I'll put the times there we could also just write 6L, but let me just write this way, is equal to 15 over 2. Or another way to think about it is L is equal to 15 over 2 divided by 6, or that's the same thing as 15 over 2 times 1 over 6. I could write times that way. I could also write it that way if I want. And this is going to be equal to 15 over 12. Just multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator. And I can write this a little bit simpler if I want. Both the numerator and the denominator is divisible by 3. So if I divide them both by 3, I'm going to get 5 over 4. So the length here is 5/4 of an inch, or we could call it, or that's the same thing as 1 1/4 inches. And we are done.